Hello everyone, I am Matt Lucas and this is
Kendu Fairtex.
Kendu Irving Fairtex.
Yes. Kendu, yeah.
Do you
Kendu
have
Fairtex Irving?
Kendu Fairtex Irving. Do you have a middle name?
Yes, I do.
What is your middle name?
My middle name is Delroy.
Delroy. So Kendu Delroy Fairtex Irving.
Yeah, that works.
So we are here talking about your latest fight at Lumpinee. We'll get started in just a moment. It's a pretty short fight. What happened in the lead up? What was the sort of camp and situation leading up to the fight?
Leading up to the fight, I didn't know too much about my opponent going into this fight. I tried to search up his name in Thai, see if I could find any videos to just have an idea of the style I was going to deal with. But I didn't really have much success with that, so I just trained as if I would fight whoever, and then that's how I got ready.
Do you know most of your opponents most of the time?
More recently, yes, but in the past, I didn't.
No. Okay, let's get this going. So, I want to turn off the volume. Okay, so here you are walking out of that little hallway into Lumpinee. How many times have you fought at Fairtex Fight in Lumpinee now?
I think this was the 9th time.
I was thinking about it. I think most of your pro career has been at Lumpinee.
Yes, all of it now.
All of it,
yeah.
That's pretty crazy to think about.
It is.
Like your entire pro career at Lumpinee Stadium.
Yeah, all in Fairtex Fight at the moment.
What are you feeling as you're sort of walking out, and do you see the graphics? Do you see what's going on around you, or what? How is it feeling like?
I always build up this moment, like in my head, like the walkout moment for whatever reason. But when I actually get there and it's time to walk out, it's nothing like what I built up. I'm usually pretty calm and I don't think about too much. But especially now, since this was number 9 for me in Lumpinee, I'm pretty comfortable. So I was really just going through the motions at this point.
And do you recognize what the cutmen are doing, or any of your trainers? Is there any significant feeling there?
My mouth might be a little dry before I walk out, so I do appreciate the water.
Yeah.
With the cutmen, it's always pretty much the same. They check you, they make sure you don't, I don't know what they're checking for, like a razor blade or something. And then they put the Vaseline on your face, which sometimes is already slightly applied. Like the coaches will put a little on my face before. So yeah, it's usually the same.
And what about this moment leading up to the actual fight itself? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel excited? What sort of feelings do they have as Mark announces your name?
Just from looking at myself, I was probably a bit nervous because I was just keeping my body moving. Part of that is just me trying to stay warm or to get warm. Part of it is also just occupying myself to make sure that I'm doing something, because you know, when you're nervous, maybe you want to move your leg or your arm or whatever it is. But yeah, it's a weird moment being across from your opponent in the ring, because you know it's like about to go down. But I don't know, I feel at peace with it when I get there. And so I'll just try to stay warm. I know that the second we touch and a few seconds into the fight, I'll get comfortable. Even if I'm scared in this moment, once we actually start, that fear will dissipate, or excitement, whatever it is, that feeling.
I don't think you look too nervous here. I do think your opponent looked a little nervous.
I think he did, yeah. I think he was coming off of like a layoff. I don't think he'd fought in a while.
So we'll see the tail of the tape. Kendu Irving versus Krasaefai Rongriannaesithmarat. So he's from a sports school. So a lot of athletes out here will be in high school or college, and they have a Muay Thai gym attached to it. That's why it's like Longlian, and then usually it's the province name or district name or school name.
It's some type of a military academy, right?
Yeah, but a lot of military fighters out here in Thailand as well.
I'm getting nervous, like I'm actually fighting. But
Oh, really? You're like, wow. I mean, you start right away with that very dominant jab of yours.
I lost my balance a little on that kick.
What were you thinking about? Anything particularly as you opened up the first 15 seconds here?
I tend to jab a lot, so the beginning of especially first rounds, he threw me right there. That wasn't too nice of him, but it was a nice technique. I know that they see me fight, they watch my videos, so it's usually my jab versus whatever they have prepared to try and stop my jab.
Why do you jab so much?
I find, especially against Thai athletes, they like to sort of stand in rhythm, but you don't see too many jabs between them, like when you watch them fight. So I always try to just keep a jab in their face because it's not something that you see them deal with often. Here
in the clinch, how are you feeling?
I just wanted to test him in the clinch there, so I sort of jumped in for a knee. He threw some punches, and I was able to land many knees without him throwing anything. So I was sort of getting an idea of maybe he didn't like the clinch.
Yeah, there's a nice elbow from you. It looks like the hand control is very, very good from you. Is that what you were feeling? How did you feel?
I'm not sure why I went for that in that particular moment. But I do think that he wasn't exactly ready to control the hands the way he needed to stop the elbows. And then even when he would block the elbows, then I can go for the knee, and so they can play off of each other. That one missed.
It missed.
Yeah. I tried to elbow him off of me catching his kick, but
Kendu, get up, bro! Get up!
I threw a kick in. Yeah. It was good timing from him.
Yeah, he swept you 2 times already. Do you feel any significant way when you get knocked down to the floor?
Not really, but this one. After this one, I got up and I was like, I'm fucking this up. I'm not fighting well. But I made the adjustment here to throw more low kicks because he was catching the kick. So my thought process at that point was just throw the low kick. Don't let him catch it.
Yeah.
And he was throwing a lot of low kicks at me. I think that was his plan. And so we traded a bit of low kicks.
You are obviously much taller, so that's the general plan, I guess, against taller opponents. Here you are in the clinch again. Bang, bang.
So here I realized that they were maybe 1 out of 2 of these were landing hard, and so I said, okay, I'm going to keep throwing them because he wasn't defending. I should have thrown more knees in there, but I noticed him starting to wilt here, so I said, okay, let me just keep hitting him with elbows.
Well, how can you tell when someone is wilting? What is sort of the reaction, or what are?
In his case, I just didn't feel much resistance, even from the beginning in the clinch. From the first clinch exchange where he didn't throw any knees back, I was like, okay, this might be easy if I just enter the clinch consistently.
And obviously, you knocked him out. How were you feeling?
With the moment there when I punched him and then I went in for the elbows, I heard the 10-second, I want to say, clap.
Yeah, the board on the ring.
Yeah, and that's when I really saw that he was starting to, not wilt, like I heard him pretty bad with the punch, and so I was just like, finish him. Finish him before the round ends because I saw that the end was near, possibly.
There's a replay, it was that big knee and then the elbow. I think the knee basically folded him.
Yeah, if I would have thrown that knee beforehand, maybe I could have finished this fight earlier. But it was me being very one sort of track-minded and elbow. But once I actually got a good knee and pierced him with it, I thought the knee was really what set up the finish.
Yeah, earlier in the fight, you had him up against the ropes and you didn't score any knees, but you were just using the elbows. How does it feel to win right here?
It felt good. My previous fight in Lumpinee before this, I had thought I won, and they gave it to the other guy. So I was pretty happy to just get my hand raised. I was like, oh, there's no controversy this time. Yeah. So that was nice.
And you got the 10,000 baht knockout bonus from Fairtex Equipment.
I forgot to even give those. I was very happy. I was like, oh, bonus, all right.
Bonus. What did you do with the extra 10,000 baht?
I just ate a bunch of food so far. Just lots of food. Just done a little more than maybe I would normally do. A little, maybe some more sauna trips, some more. Like I have some friends in Thailand.
Oh, right.
So I used it to have some fun, within reason.
Cool. Any other thoughts about the experience and having the fight here?
It was a fun fight. It was a short fight. I felt a little bad for my opponent because I guess he'd come off some type of layoff, and it's obviously not the way you want a fight to end in front of Thailand.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was the prettiest fight per se. I thought that I made some mistakes in terms of getting my legs kicked out from under me and getting my kick caught and not having an answer for it in that moment. But I made the adjustment, and that led to me being able to win.
And then you have another fight coming up.
Yes. That's next week in like 9 days.
Yeah. So it is on November 11th.
Yes.
So For those of you out there in TV land, he fights November 11th, Fairtex Fight, 10 a.m. Thai time to 12 Thai time. You can watch it on Fairtex Fight YouTube with English commentary, so definitely tune into that. Any words of wisdom or anything you want to say to wrap this up?
No, it was a fun experience. I'm looking forward to getting back in that ring again very soon.
All right, thank you so much.